Well, here we are. Welcome back to another Ben's Garage video. Today we're in the Range Rover, the TD-V8. Going for a little drive in the countryside. The weather is looking very changeable. Sun's out over there, but it's black over there. Thought I'd show you a bit of glorious countryside. I mean, these roads all used to be tree lined. Obviously there's trees down here. The road doesn't go straight down through it. It might have done years ago down through there. But this road had trees either side of it. It's a very French thing. I think Napoleon started that back in the day to keep his soldiers marching in the shade. So I've been told. Obviously I wasn't there, so I don't really know. But yes, I thought we'll go for a little drive and we'll have a bit of a chat about the Ben's Garage event, if it can happen next year. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I've set up a Facebook group. The link to that will be in the description below. Now it is Sunday morning, so it'll either be really busy or it'll be really quiet. I thought we'd just go for a little drive and have a bit of a chat. There's been a bit of interest in the Ben's Garage event. Plenty of you willing to come over and lend a hand at fitting a couple of subframes on the old TD6, which is much appreciated. I mean, it is a job that I would do myself. As you know, I'm in a wheelchair, so things are a little bit more tricky. You know, I can roll around on the floor. I can move my bloody legs. It's just I've got no strength in my legs to be able to stand up. Whether that's due to lack of use, or they did say there is some nerve damage. Now, if I touch my legs, I can feel it, but I can't feel heat, I can't feel cold, and I can't feel pain. So if I cut my leg open, I can't feel it. If I get into a really hot bath, I can't feel it. Or if I jump into dangle my legs in a really cold swimming pool, I can't feel it. But I can move them. For whatever reason, I can't walk. I'm still trying. We've got physio and stuff like that. So when I sort of put the idea out there about the Ben's Garage event coming out to help, you know, I'd always had in my mind when people said, "Oh, I wouldn't mind coming over to see you," that kind of thing. I've always had that in my mind about doing a Ben's Garage event, holding it at our place. I've had some ideas about this. The event will still be happening, but it's like this. The Hobbit's just started a new job, and it's 4 kilometres away from our house. She's working at a campsite. We'll get to the campsite in a minute. I'm just going to take you up into Ladinac, which is our nearest town. And you'll get to see the town in all its glory. There's not a lot happening in Ladinac Lilong, but this is the campsite on the right. It's on the edge of a lake, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. And this is I nickname it the dead centre of town. It's not disrespectful, it's the cemetery, you know, it's where they put all the dead people. If you're into all that kind of thing, they've got a church up here. They're very much into burials in France, so that's the cemetery. That was the neighbours, Mark. He might watch this, I don't know. Anyway, this is coming up into Ladinac, so it's quite a busy old town. It's got a rampant nightlife. See, a lot of these used to be shops, all shut down now. It's a bit of a sad state, really. But then one thing we have got up here is traffic lights. There is a shop just there. These used to be shops, that used to be a shop. Obviously all closed down now. People just don't use the towns anymore, they all go to supermarkets, which I think is a bit of a shame. And a lot of these little places, it's the same in the UK, if you don't use your high street, you lose it basically. So we have got a bar to back, hotel there, but all these other places are shut. So if you do come to stay for the Ben's Garage event, you won't be going for any nights out. The campsite is down through there, but we'll go and have a look. Now, so the reason I was talking about putting you all up at the campsite, the campsite's got all the facilities. It's got toilets, it's got shower blocks, and it's only 4 kilometres away. If you was to all come camping at our place, we'd have to get a portable shit box in. And that's not a pleasant experience, is it, using a Portaloo? So I think this might be the best option. This isn't the best way to come into the campsite, but I just thought I would go for a little drive and we can have a bit more of a chat for longer. So I think just up here we're going to turn in here. Camping Bel Air. The campsite is up to our left. Up there they've got mobile homes, they've got pitches where you can have electric, you know, you can stay in a mobile home, you know. So that's the campsite on the left. On the right hand side here we've got the lake. Now the lake used to be open for swimming for the campsite. It used to be quite a big thing here. The campsite used to be thriving. There was a lot of facilities here. The lake was open for swimming. You can probably still go swimming if you want, but you haven't got your facilities up here anymore. So this is the campsite on the left hand side of us, and out here on the right we've got the lake. You get a few people over here, and you've got things like petanque and the tennis court. And picnic area. They do like their picnics in France. So it used to be really busy. Tina was talking to an old woman up here. She's been coming to this campsite for 30 years, and she said back in the 80s it was like thriving, really busy. You got a kids play area. I mean, the kids play area down there might suit some of you. This is the Salle Polyvalent, which is like a bit of a function hall type thing. It used to be really busy, but then the commune, which own all of this, got greedy. They put in double the pitches, and it just took the shine off it, and people stopped coming, and they took some of the facilities away, which it is a shame, but it's a nice quiet campsite. So what I was proposing was, for those that want to come to the Ben's Garage event, I would pay for you to have a pitch to camp on the campsite. You've got your showering facilities, you've got your toilet facilities. If you want electric hookup, you can pay for that yourself. It's something like €4 a night, because you won't have had electric hookup if you was parking at our place. So that was my idea. I'd pay for your camping. If you're going to come out and help fix the car up, I'll pay for your camping. I can't say fair enough, because I don't think there's going to be a lot of difference paying for the camping. Oh, feel that power. And that's not even full throttle. Oh, scheiße. Anyway, yeah, paying for camping for a good handful of you is probably going to cost me the same as it would cost to get a Portaloo in. I still don't mind knocking up some food for people. If you're here to work, you know, I don't expect people to come out here and spend every day working on our car. So if you're going to be working on our car for that day, I will feed you for that day. Well, I will. Me and the Hobbit will. Other than that, I can still feed you, but I will charge you for the food. If you go for the day out or something, you come back to base, and you want food, I'll quite gladly provide food, but I'll charge you for it, which it won't be a lot. I'm only going to be covering costs, because obviously our budget is normally for 2 people and 2 dogs. So that was just my idea. So I'm going to put this idea out there to you lot, see what you'll think. I'll pay for your camping out of season. So out of season is I'll have to look. I think it's May, June, and then September. I don't think we're going to want to be doing anything in July or August, because it just gets too hot. All right, today's 18 degrees outside, but we have had 30 degrees easily. So July, August is going to be too hot. So I'm thinking maybe June or September, maybe even May. May the weather can be changeable, so June or September. Let me know what your thoughts are. I know I've set the group up and I've had some discussions on there, and people say, yeah, I'm up for it. Any time's good for me, because I can come whenever, blah blah blah. And as I say, I'm not expecting people to come and work on our car solidly for a week or whatever. If you want to come out and just hang out at our place, because if there's able-bodied people doing the job, I can not supervise, because I'm not like that, but we can do other things and just get stuff done. It's the plan. Look at these little cows in here. It's nice, isn't it? Countryside. And there's Big Daddy cow. He's a big old boy, that one. So that was my thinking. Let me know what your thoughts are. I don't mind having people stay at our house, but we just have not got the facilities. I can't let any of you use our toilet, because you just fill our foss up. And so, I don't want to be abusing our facilities. I probably would have to get permission for holding an event at our place, if it was like official camping and getting a portaloo in. I don't think that would be a problem, but I think the campsite idea is coming up trumps at the moment, and it's only just up the road, 4 kilometres. So let me know what you guys think. If it's something you want to do, we'll do it. Obviously this all comes back to if we're allowed to travel, or no, not if we're allowed to travel, if you're allowed to travel, because I'm already here, obviously. And here we are, back at Ben's Garage headquarters, and there's Loopy Ludo and Crazy Kira. So that's it, we're back here. That's how close it is, which is why I think it might be a good idea. And as I say, let me know what you think. And we're going to have to get to a certain point where we're going to have to sort of say, right, it's definitely on. Obviously, I really don't know what's going on at the minute in the world with travel restrictions and all that kind of thing. So we are up in the air a little bit at the moment, but yeah, I just want to get some ideas, let you know what I'm thinking, get some feedback, and we'll take it from there. So A lot of the discussion will be over on the Ben's Garage event. That link is in the description. I'll put a link to the campsite so you can have a look at it if you want to, and we'll take it from there. So I hope you like this video, and I'll look forward to your input. So we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.